Hello! I hope that jump scared somebody. Because we're going to be playing a spooky game later. I got to get you guys in the mood of spooky games, even though we're listening to calm core keeper music, and we're going to be doing guess the game first. But we've got spookums on the way. Spookums. We're gonna play the convenience store. I think I said convenient earlier. I did. It's the convenience store. Oh, I was wrong. It's the convenience store. Today I learned. Has that always been convenience, or is that just how they spelled it for the game? Because I've always heard convenient store. Convenience store. Convenience store? Nobody ever fully pronounces that, even if that is what it is. Okay, boom. Boom. It's a convenience store. But who ever pronounces a convenience store? Convenience store. I've never heard like anybody fully pronounce that. I'm just saying. Anywho. Hi. Hello. What's in store for you? We're not going to Omega Mart. Omega Mart is too far away to visit right now, unfortunately. But you've been to Omega Mart. You know what's in store for you. Even if we didn't finish the puzzle because we got stuck. That's okay. Hello, Rube. Congratulations on getting the first redemption. Hello, Stereo Bucket. Hello, Herbie. So, question. Have you seen the news? No. So, no. Hi, Casey. Unless it's regarding gaming or something, that's the only news we're going to talk about in this channel. So, if it's gaming related, I would love to hear the news. I'm only apprehensive because of how much shit's going on in the US right now. Hi, Paula. How are you doing? Hello, Pacmon. Hello, Little Spirit Wolf. Hello, Rado. How are you all doing? Hello, Sarcosmo. Sponge. What's a sponge, Sarcosmo? Abalone? What is an abalone? Hi, Marilith. Spookums! We're gonna do spookums. Sporky at minimum. Sporky at minimum. Damn, I gotta try harder next time. Us spooky or you spooky? I mean, I guess it depends, Marilith. I've never played a Chilla's Art horror game. I know I've watched one or two of them. I'm pretty sure I've watched like Markiplier play one or something, but I have not seen the convenience store. So the other one that was super close to the bathhouse, like it was basically down to the wire on those two out of the votes we received. People really wanted either the convenience store or the bathhouse. So, but the convenience store barely won. By one vote. That's why you vote. But yeah, nobody ever says convenience and then store. They say convenience store. It seems weird. Thank you, Little Spirit Wolf. I was only gone for 2 days. But thank you. Yeah, I usually stream yesterday, but full disclosure, I now have a black spot in my eye. That could either have been caused by stress or high blood pressure or something else. And I have an eye doctor appointment in like a month. I did a bunch of research yesterday after it freaked me out. And I'm pretty sure I know what it is. But that was kind of a scary thing to wake up to yesterday. When you just suddenly have a spot in your eye that didn't exist before. So yeah, not like in my eye, it's like in my vision. So I was immediately like, I'm not streaming today. So it's also the reason why there's like no YouTube channels or YouTube videos this week, because I have been resting my eyes and stuff. But yeah, if it stays for the next few weeks like I've read in most cases, then I'll move my eye appointment up. So whoops. So yeah, it's funny because if I don't think about it, it starts to kind of like disappear, but it's still always there. If I close my eyes for a long time, I can see it. Or if I stare at a wall, I can very clearly see it. So, yay. Growing old, having problems, stress, yay. We love that. Getting old's fun. Granted. I don't know if you're the authority on this matter. Wow, Herbie. Screw you. You guys can't even say aluminum correctly. Yes, I know they're spelled different, but I like making the joke. Sky Oblivion's releasing soon. Okay, I like that news, KZ. As if I need even more Oblivion to play. I'm very excited to play even more Oblivion. I almost played Oblivion yesterday. But yeah, decided it would be a good idea to give my eye a break until I realized what it probably was. So apparently it's like having a buildup of, I don't even remember what it was. It's some sort of buildup that starts behind your eye, and it's like just a small spot, but it create a spot in your vision. And like everything that I read was basically like, yeah, that's what you have. So yeah, yay. Apparently it's something that can go away on its own, but it's like, to help this go away quicker, reduce your stress levels. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll just get right on that. It's always great. It's like something that's caused by stress then just because like creates even more stress. It's like, oh yeah, my vision's having problems because of stress, and you're telling me to reduce my stress even though now my vision's doing weird things. That's great. So it's wonderful. Hello, Bowls. How are you doing today? I know I'd heard of it, Merilith, but I didn't know what it was. So no, because I already had the appointment made, Merilith. I get my eyes checked every year because I'm pretty damn religious about my eyes, because as I've mentioned a lot, I have a photic sneeze reflex, and the back of my retinas are already lighter than most people's, and there were dark spots on the back of my eyes. This is different than what I have right now. I have dark spots on the back of my eyes, and I've had them for years and years and years. And so they were afraid whenever they first saw it. They were like, you are way too young to be getting glaucoma. That doesn't make any sense. And so they've watched them, and I have x-rays from every year for the last, I don't know, 12 years. I've been going to the same eye doctor for literally like 12 years. And every time he sees me, he's like, yeah, you know about the dark spots. I'm like, yeah. But apparently they think it's scar tissue, which is weird, but it's never grown. It's never done anything. So the dark spots that they like, yeah. This was 12 years ago. I was like in my, how old would I have been? I would have been like 21 or 22. Glaucoma is more common the older you get. I was in my early 20s. I was literally like 22 at the time. So, which is very odd. Like, you can get glaucoma when you're young, but it's not common. So, but, yeah. Anywho. So, they've been monitoring that for the last 12 years, and every time I go, I get the extra, like, whatever extra screening things done and stuff. And the spotches of my eyes have never changed. So they're pretty sure it's some type of scar tissue or something that's built up there. because it's never grown, it's never done anything, it's never affected my vision. And I wear contacts, but I literally wear like negative 1.75. And for anybody who knows anything about like vision, that's nothing. That's like barely different, and my eyesight has been that for the last decade as well. So there really hasn't been anything that's changed in my eyes that much. But yeah, so that was kind of a frightening thing to wake up to yesterday, just be like, something's different. Like I could tell immediately. I'm like, something is different. And so yeah, it's true. You only get one set of eyes. It's true. So yeah. Anywho, dealing with that. It's fun. So. I got you, Bulls. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that does suck, but good to take care of the students when you can, for sure. Oh, really, Aki? Yeah. So, like, I've never, at least up to this point, I've never had any additional issues with my eyes. I have a photic sneeze reflex and apparently some scar tissue at the back of my eyes. That's just what I live with. And until that. The funny thing is, the eye that had problems earlier this year was this eye. And when I say earlier this year, it was the one that I scratched. So this eye is the one with the splotch in it. So, yeah. Maybe, Merilith, maybe. I probably should, so. Anywho. That's what I was doing with that.
Happy National Corn on the Cob Day.
Ooh.
Cide love.
Damn, I don't have any corn on the cob, though. There's literally a day for everything nowadays. Hi, Minigon. How are you doing? Thank you for the 13 month resub. Hey, I don't have my rockets up here. On Monday, I was an adult. I did a lot of stuff on Monday. Not that I'm not an adult ever, but I did a lot of cleaning. A lot of stuff that needed to get done that I've been putting off. Metagon, thank you so much for the 13-month resub. Happy Corn on the Cob Day. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then also, before we get into Guess the Game, I'll show you guys my Lego that I built. That's what I built the last 2 days. Because I have a backlog of Lego, and since I wasn't recording this week, I was like, hey, I have time to do stuff. So I built a Lego. I think I'm gonna build the museum next, the Natural History Museum. I've had those for a little bit and I haven't had time to build them, so I said, let's get on that. It's National German Chocolate Cake. I mean, I have a chocolate cake mix. It's not German chocolate, but I could pretend. I could pretend. Anywho, let's hop into our game that we get to play together. I still owed you all basically 90 Guess the Games, and I did not forget. I did not forget. So I wrote down where we stopped, and it is. All right, let's switch to this screen. So for anybody who was around during the charity streams, we played a lot of Guess the Game. We played a lot of Guess the Game because a lot of people redeemed Guess the Game. It was way more popular than I thought it was gonna be. But I already know what this is, so I'm not gonna say it. But this is where we left off at. And we've got 90 Guess the Games to do. And then we're gonna play a game called The Convenience Store, which is a Chilla's art game. So that is what we're gonna do today. You all are more than welcome to guess along. That's the whole point. We're doing this together. If I know it like outright, I'm not gonna say anything because I want y'all to be able to guess it too. The only thing I ask is not to just go ahead and try to find all the answers. If we figure out you're doing that because it's usually pretty noticeable, then we'll boot you. So, guess the game is fun. So we've got 90 of these to do. They don't take that long, but this time we aren't gonna get interrupted by donations every single every couple of minutes. So it should go even quicker today. We'll see. Sounds good, Bull. Sounds good. So Menegon, that's what I wanted to go with. I'll see if anybody else has got a guess, but that was my guess. I couldn't remember if we had Crash Bandicoot 1. I couldn't remember because that's what I wanted to guess. It was I don't remember, was boar riding in Crash Bandicoot 1? Because that's the level I thought it was, is you ride the little boar. So if that's what it is, so. Later than N64 for sure. Getting interrupted by raids instead. Yeah, we'll see about that. Looks kind of crashy indeed. Could be DK-ish, but I think Bandicoot is the better bet. All right, I'm gonna go with Bandicoot because that was the first thing that was mentioned, and that's what I thought it was. I just don't know if it was. I think it's the original, but I could be wrong on that. Boom! Good job, team. High five. Yeah, this is the boar riding level, so too old. I guess it's still around that. That would be a pretty easy one. Hi, Birdhouse. Barf, did I say hi? Hi. I can't remember if I did or not. It's funny to think that Naughty Dog makes Crash. It's been a while. Any generic space game ever, at least for me. Like, I've been playing Mass Effect recently, so I'm gonna say Mass Effect, but I have no idea. I know we already had Mass Effect 3. I know we've already had 3. Maybe we even had 1. I don't remember. So, but I would be really bad at this. This could also be a cutscene because we did get fooled by that several times in the past. So I recognize the ship style. I went StarCraft on this one, but no confidence. StarCraft 2. Could we? I can't remember. I feel like we had StarCraft, but I could be wrong. So if we re-guess something, it's not that big of a deal. We could go with StarCraft 2 and see what happens. I'm not against it. So we get a second picture. Are you saying this is the ship, or are you thinking that's the ship? That just looks like a broken piece of something. The X series? Oh, like X4 or something? Well, if somebody would know, it would be Rube. He played a crap ton of that. So, hi Crack, how are you doing? We'll do StarCraft 2 and see what happens. I don't remember if we ended up having. It was not StarCraft 2, and this is the second picture. So first, space looking bish, and second is this. 79% on Metacritic. I don't know, Ace Combat. It's definitely, well, no, there were older Ace Combats. I don't know. I was trying to think if it was like a carrier or something. Like, it definitely seems. That's why I said this could very well be like a cutscene or something. We've had that happen several times, so. But hi, Crack. I'm sorry they're having a headache. That's no bueno. I'm glad you're fine otherwise, but that sucks, so. No, definitely not Destiny. We already had Destiny as well, but definitely not Destiny. I just know because I've played 1,000 hours of that. Armored Core title? I could see that because you could go into space as well. It's definitely one of the older Armored Cores if it is. And by older, I mean just anything. I don't even think it would be Armored Core 5 because 5 came out on PS3 and this does not look as good. So I'd be fine with going in Armored Core because that kind of makes sense with it being space and I don't know. I'm just guessing. I've never actually played an Armored Core, but I do know you can go into space. Kerbal Space Program. What do we got? Armored Core 2. No. What the f is this game? All right. Somebody's got to know this by now, right? It is a PS3 game. I wasn't expecting that. This looks like shit for PS3. What do you mean? I'm so confused. Like, this is a very specific thing. What are these things? Somebody's got to know what this is, right? I don't know what this thing is. You're right. Somebody's got to know what this is, right? What about to destroy all humans? I don't know. I didn't play that game. Yeah, we've already had Dreams. It did not have a sequel. It did not. And Dreams came out on PS4. Hi, Not James Bond. How are you doing? I have no idea, man. Like, this is very, like, that is a very specific looking character, but I have no idea what this is. Not destroy all humans. Okay. This is a very weird mix. Like, hang on 2 seconds. I have an idea. I have an idea. 1 second. I think I said 1 second, then 1 minute, but you know what I mean. Oops. What is this game? All right, I'm giving my friend Brian, like, I don't know, 20 seconds. And we're gonna see if he's as god tier as I think he is. Hi, Out Wombat. Mega Man Legends? I did not play Mega Man Legends, but I could kind of see that. This is my phone to friend. Let's see if he knows. This is my phone to friend. I'm very curious if he knows this. Brian's insanely cracked at stuff like this, so.
I heard there have been breakthroughs in one-ply toilet paper.
Oh god. Oh god. I was once told. Okay, I'm going with Brian's guess just to see what happens. Go. Oh, God. Making sure I don't dox him, but Brian wins. Okay, I'm sorry. That was so funny. Fucking knew he would know. Alright, sorry. Electric Man, thank you for the 58 vods. Never buy one-ply toilet paper. Like, I know it's hard to afford stuff out there. Take care of what's between you and your poo finger, alright? So, yeah, make sure you don't buy one-ply toilet paper. Hi, Massey. How are you doing? Yep. GG. Thank you. That's all I'm telling him. Anywho. So yeah, apparently this is... I would have... No, I'm fighting. I might have gotten closer, but... What the fuck, dude? There's no way I would have gotten that. Right, like, I have insanely useless game knowledge. Like, a lot. But Brian is on a different level from me. So, if I don't know something, I can... Like, it's like 98% Brian will have the answer. It's insane. There was a game that I think either Rube described to me or somebody described to me in like 1 or 2 sentences. I messaged Brian. I'm like, hey, do you know what this is? And he figured it out. Like, with nothing else to go off of. It was crazy. So yeah, Brian's just insanely knowledgeable when it comes to games. It's like a very specific green. That was gonna be your second guess. Obviously, Wombat. Also, Wombat, I hope you're doing well. I got a nerd on speed dial. He's my best friend. We've been best friends since 2011. I guess technically we probably weren't best friends in 2011, but that's how long we've been friends, so. We were best friends like the year after, for sure. He's my best bud. It's pretty true. Virgil and Dr. Doom, what a power couple, it's true. Hi Sweeps, hi Juicy. You know all the answers? Perfect, what's this? Wow, for destroying me playing any other games for the better part of a decade. That's fair, Massey. Immediately assume that's No Man's Sky. I'm pretty sure we've already had No Man's Sky. I thought we already had Spore too. So yeah, we did, because somebody got Spore on first try, which I thought was ridiculous because I didn't even know what it was. Could be a DBD thing? DBZ thing? Dragon Ball? I could kind of see that a little bit. I could see that. I don't know which Dragon Ball. There's a fuck ton of them. Planet Namek? Yeah, that would kind of make sense, actually. All right, I'm on board with the Dragon Ball thing. Because I know we've already had Spore because somebody guessed it first try. I also know we've had No Man's Sky. Luigi's Mansion's not a bad guess either, actually. Did we have a Luigi? Fine, we can go Budokai, but I actually like a Cell's guess too. But I can't remember. I swore we had Luigi's Mansion, but I could be wrong. We have had Ocarina of Time. Dragon. Hi, Large. Let's see, Budokai. But there was a lot of Budokai games. Budokai? Budokai, my bad. 'Twas not. Does this look closer to Luigi's Mansion? I don't know, I never played it. That kind of looks like a letter. They're still giving the same like color scheme vibes. It's got an 87 on Metacritic. It has less stonework. Dang, okay. No, definitely not Dragon Ball because it would have at least gave us a yellow if it was of the same vibes. I can tell you whatever this is, I've never played it. But I could totally see it being like much more cartoon. It's got a decently high Metacritic score too. Okay, gotcha, Sal. That makes sense. So there's no like, you know, detail. Right? That's what I was thinking, Barf. I was looking at those and I'm like, but that seems familiar to me for some reason. But I couldn't place it. Something TMNT is not a bad idea. I'm kind of on board with that because I don't think I've seen anything else that could stack up. Aggressive pooping. No aggressive pooping here, I hope. Mystery One, I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Wait. Okay, I was waiting. I was about to... PS2 Psycho something? Psychonauts? Have we had Psychonauts? I don't know. I also... It does have a lot of that green. Hang on, how do I spell it? Psychonauts? We can try that, and then if that's wrong, then Barf will try your TMNT. Oh! Rube got it. I've never played this. I would have actually probably been able to guess it from that art style right there, though. I never played it. Do I own it? I don't know. Did I end up buying it? I do. I have it. I haven't played it. I've always been told I need to play it. Okay. Nice. Good job, Rube. Yes, Bobby got so excited he vomited. I knew I recognized it, but I struggled to place it. GG. All right, next one. Oh, easy. Okay, I'm not saying anything this one. Now that you guys said island, I was like, wait, is it island or story? I was like, wait a second. No, it was right though. Good job, Sweeps and Stereobook. I am very proud of you. I love Yoshi's Island. I love Yoshi's Island. I can hear the little helicopter thing. You got one. It's very challenging to get the bonus levels in each world is actually super challenging. So, oh yeah, I can hear the cries in my head. That's like freaking, whatchamacallit, Bloodstar Beast and or Cos and freaking Bloodborne, those cries. It's so cute. I love Yoshi's Island. Yeah, I have no idea from this picture. My immediate thought was like a Metal Gear or something. I don't know. I literally have no idea. Maybe something like that. Yoshi's Island? No, because there's plenty of people who haven't played a bunch of the games that I haven't played. I also haven't played a bunch of games that you guys like, right, Juicy? I've never played the Mass Effect series until now. That's kind of what I was thinking of Cell, is I was trying to place the sky, but I couldn't think of anything. I'm very much struggling on this one. Does anybody have any guess whatsoever? Didn't we have this like pop up several times? Is this Red Faction? It's got a red sky. I don't know. I literally have no idea. I think we did have Grand Theft Auto 4 because Cell guessed that one right, I think. Kenshi? What's Kenshi? I don't actually know what Kenshi is. No idea.
Is it a baby sub or not? Confused.
Yes, because it's... God, that is very confusing. According to that, it says 9 months, currently on an 8-month streak. According to my activity feed, it says resubscribe for 6 months at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 9 months. Yeah, I think it is, but whatever the hell Twitch is on is very confusing. Hi, Bob Does Stuff. Thank you so much for the 9-month resub. How are you doing? Oh, okay. I didn't know. No, they're not only console games, Lars. We've had definitely like Kerbal Space Program. We've had StarCraft, I think. We've had some others. We had Myst. We've had others, so. Infamous? I never played the original Infamous 1 or 2. I only played Second Son. Eternal Darkness kind of sounds like a good guess too. All right, what are we feeling the most on? I'm gonna at least take a guess. What are we feeling the most on? Boom. Anybody feel towards Infamous or Eternal Darkness? I do own Infamous 1 and 2. So I played them. Along with so many other things. There is a hair here. Where the okay. Alright, I'm gonna go with Infamous if that's not right and we don't get anything from the next one. I'm going with the Saul's answer. Rube is on fire. GG. Rube's gotten 2 here. I would not have known this since I probably would have gotten it from this. I probably would have had a strong guess because it was PS3 only, but GG. Yeah, I've only ever played Second Son, and I did do that on stream. It's harder to stream a PS3 because of weird adapter thing that you have to have and use, and cables can go out. It's just a pain in the butt, so I've never actually streamed from PS3. That's fair as hell. No idea either, so. Ayo. Ooh, that sounds like fun, Bob. I've never actually finished a Just Cause game. I've played Just Cause 2, but I never finished it. I hope you have fun with that. Hi, Colossus. Oh, that's the worst, Wombat, when they do stuff like that. Did it really, Llama? I don't remember. I got the 100% for Horizon, though, so I must not have missed it. I got the platinum. But hi, Llama. That's true. I don't want Rube to be on fire. But he did do a good job guessing twice. Yeah, generic wall. I have no idea on this one. Sometimes you can tell by the styles, but... I mean, I don't think we've had Mass Effect 2, so I'll throw it in there, Robco, if we don't have anything else. You had to glitch back into the area. That's funny, Llama. I didn't know. Very clearly a wall. We already had Quake, for sure. I don't... No, we did have Unreal Tournament, because we were stumped on that one for a bit. I think we had Unreal Tournament also, because there was no way I was going to get that one. I'm going to go ahead and guess... Robco's? I feel like the city's very specifically done that way, which kind of makes me think of like, I don't know, Devil May Cry or Bayonetta, which I know we've already had a Bayonetta game. I think we've had Bayonetta 2. I don't know. That's Star Wars. I could see that too. I don't know why we're sideways, but it very specifically must be that way. So... Oh, Lord Wombat. I know what's coming next. Sideways. Yeah, I had to tilt my head a little bit, but you know what, Wombat? This one's for you. I'm never guessing this again. I'm never guessing it again. Hi, Highlander. How are you doing? Feels too gritty for Saints Row. PS3 and 360. And PC. Bulletstorm? I could see Bulletstorm. We didn't actually end up having Bulletstorm that one time that I thought it could be it. Dead Space 3? It's Dead Space 3, right? Zanwell, thank you for the 57-month resub. How are you doing today? I don't think it's Dead Space. I'm gonna go with the Bulletstorm. Is Bulletstorm. I was like, once you said that, I was like, yeah, Bulletstorm always has that, like, that filter on it. GG, Electric Man. I didn't play this, so I probably would have had a hard time with it. There was another game that kind of reminded me of Bulletstorm. It's called Fuse. Does anybody remember that game? I played a little bit of it. This looks like something very specific. Excuse me. Got my keys to a new apartment. Oh, let's go, Zandwell. You know what? That deserves extra maracas. That's way more important. Congrats on the new apartment. I'm glad to hear that you and your friend are all moved in. Hopefully no issues on the move and everything. But that's awesome. See, I'm screwed when it comes to just like straight up PC games for sure. Hang on one second. I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay. Apparently Scarlet beat up. I read something else. Scarlet beat up. Scarlet beat the Liza P DLC already. Because I was like, why do I have 29 things on Discord and a mass majority?
I'm tired of watching commercials when I lurk.
Oh, hi, Fizzy! How are you? I hope you are lovely. I mean, you are lovely. I hope you are also feeling lovely. Fizzy, thank you for the 8-month primary sub. If you want to guess, you can do that too, but thank you for lurking. Yeah, these look like totem building like things. They look very specific, so it's got a little, I don't know, it's a very specific color, so I feel like this would be maybe recognizable by somebody. But thank you, Fizzy. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, GG to Scarlet. I just saw literally like 29 messages in Discord. I'm like, what has happened? And I was like, oh. So, you got your stickers. Nice. Okay, you already got them. That means Scarlet should hopefully also, well, she's up near your direction. Nice. I'm glad you got your stickers. Enjoy your stickers. Thank you for donating to charity. I sent all the stickers last week, so I'm glad everybody's getting them. Hi, Max. Okay, do we have any guesses whatsoever for this one? Anybody have any guesses? I do not. I'm always here. I appreciate you. Also, eligible. Legible. God dang it. Bat, how are you doing? It's so much easier for that. We actually had Crash Bandicoot as the first one today, so it can't be first Crash. Jack and Daxter, I think we already had that too, but you know what? Just throw one in there. Just throw one in there. Because we should, sure. Yep, sure. It's not Jack and Daxter. Does this look familiar to anybody? It's something very specific, it looks like. The soundtrack I'm listening to, Barrel, this is Everhood. This looks super familiar, but I can't place it. I feel like this is very, very specific, but I have no idea. It does not look familiar to anything that I've played. This tree looks very much like freaking Subnautica. It's like, no, we've already had Subnautica. It's definitely not it, so. Everhood was really good, Crack. It did funny because it lived in my library for like 2 years and then Rare kept bugging me about it and I finally played it. It was so good. Reminds me of King What's His Face song. There are a couple songs that kind of remind me of stuff. Oh, you've got some D&D coming up. Nice. Man, apparently we are like, we have no idea. Okay, if we have no idea whatsoever. Okay, there's a reason I would have no idea. This makes me think of some MMO, right? Help, MMO people, because I think this is an MMO. MMO. I could be wrong, but like just based off of this kind of stuff. I don't know. Any MMO players? MMO. Final Fantasy 11 might actually be a good guess. Yeah, I don't think we've had. Hang on. It had an 80% Metacritic. So Final Fantasy, you know what? I'm on board for the Final Fantasy 11. I'm on board with that. It was not. We were right. It's a minimum. I really can't say MMO right now. But I have no idea what this is because I didn't do MMOs. LMNOP. That's easier to say. Don't recall it looking that good. That's fair, Sally. Yeah, I probably would have. But I liked the guess. Conan Exiles. Is this Conan? Looks like too much green, but I mean, I don't know. Okay, wait. We learned this last time. Okay, Metacritic started scoring with like titles 2001. Okay, that doesn't really help us a whole lot. For some reason, I thought it was like middle of the 2000s. I mean, I'll guess Conan Exiles if we don't have anything else. I mean, this does look kind of Conan-y, so. Exile. I don't know. I'm just. What guess do you have then? I don't know what that means, Sarcasmo. What is... But I don't know the names of older Conans. Are these MMOs? I don't know. I didn't even know Conan had an older MMO. Oh, EverQuest too. I thought we had confirmed it was an EverQuest. Was there an older Conan game? An older Conan MMO? Alright, fine. Hey look, it was! There's no way in a million years I would have gotten this. It released in 2008, looks like shit. Okay, sorry, that was a bit aggressive.
Cide, cheer.
No, that actually makes sense for that time. What shit? I don't know. I didn't play it. Max, thank you for the 2 months Prime Gaming sub. Enjoy your emotes and app reviewing for 30 days. All of these things. Boom, boom. Lots of emotes. All right, we got it. It took us a bit. Immediately made me think of Sea of Thieves, but I don't think that's it. Raph's not a bad guess, but I don't... Well, I feel like it was lighter than that. Heroes of the Storm. I don't think we... Did we have Heroes of the Storm? I don't remember. Every time that I'm like, how could it be, you know, Dota or League of Legends or whatever somebody says, I'm like, how the hell is that a freaking MOBA? So you see if this was the first thing I thought of, but it looks almost too dark, but it could just be like the way that the picture was done. Right. That's what I was thinking, Meredith. Like, it makes me think of Sea of Thieves, but I don't think it actually is. Unless this is like contrasted. Which they haven't messed with the contrast of pictures. They've only messed with like how blurry something is. Hi Baha, how are you doing? Hots? What's hots? Oh, here is the storm. I'm an idiot. Got it. Never mind. You know what? I'm fine with going with that. Screw it. Why not? That would not be something I would know anyway because I never played. Bowls, you got your one. You can go to sleep now. I'm not trying to kick you out, but you did say you wanted to get your one. GG. See, that's why I was like, you know, a couple of you were leaning towards the Heroes of the Storm, and I sure as hell would not have gotten that because I've never played a MOBA. MOBA is one of the few genres I have actually never touched. So yeah, my best friend, the same one that I texted earlier, he knew. Or he knew. He used to play it a lot. Like a ton. This is a very specific art style. So good job to everybody who guessed HOTS. Ah, it screams. Nice. Oh, okay. I've never played a MOBA, like ever. That is one of the few game genres I've not touched, and probably never will. It does look like a side scroller. Inside, we have. Did we end up having Inside at one point? I don't remember. Inside is definitely a good guess. It's kind of the vein that I thought this would be Menegon. It looks like a side scroller action game, kind of like that. Maybe Gunpoint? What's Gunpoint? I don't actually know what that is. Deponia? What's Deponia? You guys are saying a lot of games I'm not familiar with. Animated Gotham City? Could be. Mark of the Ninja? Gunpoint was your first guess? Anybody think Mark of Ninja, like Barf said? But Gunpoint, if it sounds like a couple people are maybe into the good point, we could try it.
Have you got all your elephants in a row, or are they in the line? My elephants are sleeping. Elephant, less than 3.
They're kind of in like a staggered line because they're on the chair. Hi, Were Badger. Thank you for the 54 months resub. How are you doing? And also, I have your elephant that's on my refrigerator too. We'll go with Gunpoint. Why not? If it's wrong, and we'll try something else. It is not Gunpoint. Has a 90% Metacritic score. So we also had what? Deponia, Animated Gotham City. Maybe. Kind of looks like High Rises. I could kind of see that. I didn't play anything with the animated Batman though. I've only ever played the Arkham games. I want to look up Gunpoint now. I'll take your word for it, Acel. I don't think it's Inside. I don't remember this being an Inside, but I could be wrong. Oh, I could see why you would think it's Gunpoint. I could see why. For sure. I've never played that game. Similar to Cuphead. Really? Really? Stealth versus Cuphead? I don't think you're right, Steam, but okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Barf said Mark of the Ninja. Okay. Good job, Barf. You were right. Throw it in everyone's faces. I never played that one either. But anything with stealth just immediately take me out. Oh yeah, no, that's a very distinct style. Damn. Very highly rated game. Never played it, but yeah, it's very highly rated and looks like a lot of people enjoy it. But I don't do stealth games. When we play Hitman tomorrow, it's gonna be embarrassing, I'm sure. Like, it's gonna be stupid. Isn't that tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. I don't remember. The schedule this week is crazy with stuff we're doing. Yeah, tomorrow. Oh yeah, I gotta do Guild Wars 2 tomorrow. I should probably install that. Anywho, these are the other pictures. I was originally on 360. Interesting. Okay. This immediately makes me think of like an RTS or a CRPG. I'm playing Guild Wars 2. I accepted a sponsorship, so yay! Hey Rube, you want to play Guild Wars 2 with me tomorrow for 2 hours? I've never played it. Oh, hi, Mark of the Knit. Fuck's sake, Llama. Okay, that was actually good. Hi, Viffy. Yeah, I can't. It's gonna be so bad. You can just kill everybody in Hitman, but I'm not excited for it. I'm gonna be so bad. Titan Quest, Titan Quest, Titan Quest. Okay, I'm going with whatever you guys said, because there's a lot, and whenever everybody starts guessing the same thing, it was not Titan Quest. Get wrecked. No, just kidding. Sorry. So many of you were so sure. I just went with it. Titan Quest 2! Unfortunately, it cannot be Titan Quest 2 because there's an X. Chat failed. That's okay. I've failed on stuff too, including Oblivion, so yeah, that's fine. You're down to Guild Wars 2 with me? Nice! Actually, this is something I should probably mention to you all. I don't know who all in here is Guild Wars 2 players, but Guild Wars 2 has some sort of event right now. You get extra stuff. I'll be playing it tomorrow for 2 hours for a sponsored segment. It's the first time I'll have ever played it. But apparently, I get my own rewards thing. Like, I'll just throw it in chat real quick. I get my own rewards page, and apparently if you're just watching, like, the longer I play, the more stuff you all get. I don't know. And you get to, like, enter giveaways and stuff. I don't know. But it's this. So you get stuff, I guess, based off of me playing. So, yay! So Guild Wars 2. I guess I should probably install it because I don't have it installed yet. But yeah, I'll be playing that for 2 hours tomorrow. So, but yeah, people get stuff just for me playing. So not only am I getting a paid sponsorship to do it, but you all get some stuff out of it. So at least there's that, which makes me happy. I don't know if there's Twitch drops as well, but you get that regardless. So, but yeah. Anyway, sorry. Scrolling. Hi Agent DB, how are you doing? Age of Empires, like the original? Civilization, oh god, yeah, you're gonna have to download it like immediately, Rube, if you want to play it. That's fair, Herbie, yeah, I was pretty sad. Pillars of Eternity 2, says Ein. Did we have somebody else say Pillars? PoE 2, Deadfire because Islands? Wait, what? Okay, I feel like the art style is closer to that. All right, we're between a lot of things. So, Llama feels pretty confident. Oh wait, did I say Path of Exile? I meant Pillars of Eternity. I said, yeah, I'm an idiot. All right, I think a lot of y'all are with that one. Pillars. Good job. Is that a goose? Hell yeah. It's me, Mets. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm doing a fresh character tomorrow, Rube. I don't know. I literally know nothing about this. They were targeting new players. So that's one of the reasons they offered it to me, is because I'm a new player. So I don't even know how far I have to get in before I can interact with somebody. I don't know if it has like a tutorial area like some MMOs or if you have to do whatever. But yeah, this will be a freshy character. At least for me, because I've never played it. But yeah, they specifically wanted new players. What? Excuse me? They gave us a GIF of this. What the hell? This is the first time we've had a GIF. What? They're like, you know what? We need this in motion. The whole game has been guess the game with pictures and that. Oh, God. Huh. I wonder what this could be. Llama! Right, this must be a trick. Is this Binding of Isaac? Okay. I was gonna say, because I was like, I've actually watched you and Scarlett play so much of this game. What are some of the other guys' games? I don't know. Hi, AVC. I don't know any of the other the games this person made. I only know Isaac. Does anybody else know any other games that person made? Because I don't. I was going to say, I don't remember ever seeing this in the amount of time that I watched Llama and Scarlett play. And when we're talking about the amount of time that Llama and Scarlett played, hang on, I'm going to out the hell out of them. One moment. Let's see here. Where are they? Oh, I don't know. 755 fucking hours. Where's Scarlett? Oh, 1,200 hours. So, yes, I'm outing them. So if they say it's not Isaac, then I'm gonna believe them. I have no idea. No, Scarlett actually has all of the achievements. I think now. I think she does. Oh, look at her doing her completion showcase. Yeah, she does. So, and she's got the new Hollow Knight on there. Wow, what a flex. End of night? I don't even know what that is. So let's go with it. Sure. I don't know anything about this person in their games, so it is not. Are you sure it's not Isaac? There's poop. Llama, did you just lie? Does your 700 hours not mean shit? Get it? Wow. Okay, everybody. You know what? Sorry, Llama. Sorry. Yes. Sorry, everybody. I'll never trust him again. He's actually banned. I didn't even do the timeout button. I literally just banned him. Robco! I didn't tell you to unban him! Hang on, now I gotta ban Robco for insubordination. There we go. Didn't you get Oblivion wrong? You have more hours than Isaac! Another GIF! What the fuck? Okay, apparently they're just like GIF all the GIFs now. I think I know what this is. I'm gonna wait until Rube says something, but I think I know what it is. Alright, hang on. I gotta bring Robco and give them their swords back. Oh, never mind. If you guys are guessing something else, I was thinking it was something else. Apparently, I'm wrong. Ooh, there's Llama's thing back. And, oh, guys, stop talking. I'm gonna accidentally ban someone else here in a second. Okay, I was right! I was waiting until Rube said something because that's what I wanted to guess. And Biffy said it first, but that was my guess. So when people were saying like Baldur's Gate and AoE 1, I'm like, wait a second, that's not what I thought at all. I thought Factorio. Wombat. My fingers feeling itchy right now, and it's kind of fun banning people. But that's what I wanted to guess. The reason why I was waiting for Rube is because I watched him play it. That was my guess. There's a lot of lack of factories. Yeah. Yay! I think I'll go eat my dinner now. I didn't know this could happen in Factorio. That's aggressive as hell. What the heck? I haven't played it yet. I've just watched a little bit. Boom goes the everything. All right, we got that one. Moving on. I think I know this, but I'm gonna wait and see if anybody else says it. Hi, Evil Goji. Yeah, I'm taking my thing away for 2 seconds to see if anybody else. I don't remember if we've had this or not. Okay, there. I have my guess below, but. Huh? That's a thing. I don't even know what that means, but I'm allowing it because I don't know what the fuck it's actually supposed to stand for. I know you meant bent. Okay, we got a BioShock poster. We've got a Fable 2. Neither of those are what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking, but I can't remember if we've already had that or not. Honestly, other good guesses, so I'm not sure. And nobody has backed up any of these. Okay, we did have Dishonored. I couldn't remember, but the art style reminded me of that. Okay, so Fable 2 or BioShock. We had BioShock? I feel like we would have had BioShock. Dude, we had BioShock. I am like pretty damn positive we've had BioShock. I'm pretty positive we have. I don't remember now. Yeah, I'm going with the VC's guess then. Fuck it. Definitely looks more like BioShock now. Your account has been blocked for security purposes. Did you also cheat in that game, Rube? So this was the first. Wouldn't be that either. Huh. Can you reset it? See, I said Dishonored as well, Electric Man, but Rado says we've already had, I think it was Rado, so we already had it. I couldn't remember if we did. I figured we had, but I couldn't remember. Hi, Rainbow. We're doing Guess the Games. Contrast? I have no idea what contrast is. No, well, I guess I don't know if we had Dishonored 1 and 2. I was still convinced it was Dishonored. Yeah, fuck it. I am gonna put it over there. Oh, okay. 2. Not. Okay, so for the record, I want the record to show that Rado, what the fuck? I was right. I want an apology. was right on my first guess. And I even typed it in and everything, so you can't be like, oh, you just thought it was. No, I showed you all. I was right. That's kind of funny. I'm being repressed. Well, let me know if you can get your account figured out, Rube. I'll ban him. I'm okay with it. It was a boss I didn't recognize. Yeah, Llama got freaking that wrong. I trusted him. That was very fast, Rado, but I don't know if I can trust you anymore. It was only like 2-3 back, Scarlet. It'd be pretty easy to find. Because I showed you and Llama's hours on stream, so. Anybody else play Cookie Clicker? Because I didn't. I own it. I think John gave it to me. And I was afraid I would get addicted to it, so I never played it. Kind of like Balacho. Alright, fine. Alright, Rado has somewhat redeemed themselves. You and Llama's hours on Isaac. You have 1200, by the way. I never played Cookie Clicker. Wake and bake. Yes, John gifted it to me. Fair, but still. I would have known right away. Fair. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Follows are anonymous. Parappa? Parappa the Rapper? Parappa the Rappa? Parappa. Yeah, let's just go with that. Dang, okay. Like, that is very, very easily defined. So I was like, somebody's gonna know. It's true. No way I remember this. Hi, Malk. The Chop gave it away. I've never played it, so surprisingly I recognize this art style though, like the building thing specifically, but I would have only gotten it here, so. I feel like I've seen this before. Uh-oh, Rube. So you're not going to be able to play tomorrow. Got it. Rusty whatever games? Oh, Lord. Did we end up having a Sly Cooper? I don't remember. Cut the rope? Oh! Wait, yeah? I recognize this. Nope. Herbie, you are no longer a viable source. I recognize this thing, though. I don't know what it is, but I recognize it. I've never heard of either of those, Poco. Maybe I don't know what that first picture is if it's either of those. I have no idea. I will take your... Nobody else has any guesses that I've seen. Okay, I guess I don't recognize this first picture. It looks very similar to something I know, but no, I don't actually know that. It's point and click. Gotcha. I am not familiar with it. The one guess I have, I'm not sure. I wonder if I'm supposed to download the game from ArenaNet or if I'm supposed to download the one from Steam. They didn't specify, so I don't actually know. The first thing it reminded me of was Shovel Knight, but I don't think it's it. It looks a little too defined. Lisa? I never played Lisa, but I can see the pixelated style you're talking about. Something like Space Terraria? I forgot the name. Starbound? I think it's supposed to be pixelated. And it's a bad guess either. It's not that. Yeah, definitely pixelated by design. Heh. I don't recognize this, whatever this is. I have no clue. I'm out on this one. Anytime I'm like, I really have no idea. I'm like, yep. No clue either. Any guess whatsoever? What golf games though? There's two people that said golf games. I have no idea what golf game this would be. Also, hi Argo. Terraria? Does this look like Terraria? Rube did say the Terraria in space, so I didn't actually guess Terraria. We tried Starbound. It was Terraria. It wasn't the Terraria in space. So Rube said Terraria in space, so we went with Starbound, but it was actually Terraria all along. Oh, is it not, Herbie? Is it not? I've never played Terraria, actually, so. Well, apparently it is Terraria. No idea, because I don't know, because I never played it, so. Yeah, it's Exponent. It's literally been on my list forever. I've owned Terraria since early 360. Well, not early 360, but 360 days. So there's no way that's Skyrim. Also, I think we had Skyrim. I don't even remember. Did we have Skyrim? I know we had Oblivion. But there's no way that's Skyrim. That'll die on that hill. Hello, Bluish Meteor. How are you doing today? Hello, Dark Phoenix Fire. Hello, Bluish Meteor. How are you all doing today? Oh, that's pretty cool, Sweebs. Yeah, it's too good looking for Skyrim is basically what I thought too. Mojo Jojo, welcome in. Hi everybody, my name is Cide. I'm a variety game streamer from Arkansas in the US. Typically, we're playing first blind playthroughs of story-based games. And we will actually be playing a game called The Convenience Store, a spook game. After we get through 70 more of these, we need to start speeding it up. But we are playing some Guess the Game, so feel free to supply some guesses if you like along with us and play along. But if you want to hang out, we'd love to have you. I'm a chatty Cathy and love video games. If not, totally understand. You may have been on the internet for a while. Thank you for getting the shout out. Ooh, you're playing Mario Kart World, which means you have a Switch 2. How are you enjoying your Switch 2 and your Mario Kart World? I have been on... No, I didn't ban Robco again. Is he not unbanned? I unbanned him a while ago. Unban Robco _Ensign. No, he says it's not banned. Why? Did he say that he's still banned? Do I have to ban him and reban him again? I unbanned him the same time I unbanned Lamed. We have already had Firewatch, I know that. But yeah, welcome in everyone. Bluish Meteor, how was your stream? Tell me all about it if you have time. If you do need to raid and run and take care of yourself, I totally understand that. But if you'd like to tell us more about yourself, introduce yourself to the community, please take the time to do that. So. Oh, okay. I was like, no, I unbanned him as soon as I unbanned Lava, so. Wait, what? That is weird. No. Hang on, I'll show you mine, because no, I don't have him banned. Robco, if you're alive, say something. Hang on, I'm taking my little bloop. Funny enough, James' thing was right there, pointed up. There you go. See, Robco's alive. That is funny. In Rube's point of view, I can't show our DMs, but in Rube's point of view, it looks like I just banned Robco again for some reason. So, anywho, do we have any legitimate guesses on this? It is not Skyrim. It is not Firewatch. Any other guesses outside of that? Tropical Yakuza? That is at least a guess. We have had Yakuza games, but I couldn't even tell you which ones we've had by now. We've had at least 2 or 3. Far Cry? I don't hate that guess. I think we had Far Cry 3. Is not Oblivion. We know that. We could go with one of the older ones. I mean, just as a guess, I don't hate it, so sure. Why not? Okay, it is not a Far Cry. Not super surprised by that, but... just looks like... like land, just... Yeah, I was kind of thinking dinosaur-y too, Pogo, but... anything that I could think of wasn't gonna be it. It's not Breath of the Wild because we've already had Breath of the Wild. I don't think we've had Tears of the Kingdom. We did have Legends of Arceus. Ark is not a bad guess. Okay, I like that. W pin. W pen. Yeah, fine, fuck it. Just put this in here. I'm pretty sure we've already had that too. Oh, fuck. I know what it is. Although, how the fuck you were supposed to get it? Okay. I know it. Worlds. This, I could see one of the planets is very... I would not have gotten that, though. I literally... We've talked about this. Is that I played Outer Worlds, but I don't remember, like, jack shit from it. It just seemed very unforgettable. Or unforgettable. Sorry. Opposite. It seemed very forgettable to me. I don't remember, like, almost anything about the game. So... Got a great laugh out of that. Clicking reply is hard. It was just really funny, Malk. It was like the most aggressive K. Just, that was great. That is not true, Juicy. Do not say that about yourself. I will always remember your roll tides. Even if I stopped leading this community, I would still remember something about every single one of you. You are unforgettable to me. Unless I get dementia or something. I'm sorry? Okay. Hold on. Oh, that's too funny. It is April 1st. Oh my god, I didn't even think about it. Oh my god, that's great. It's true, I have an insane memory. I don't have like a photographic memory, but I remember a lot. I like that Estelle says, sorry, I need more than 7 white pixels, and just for some reason I'm like, you know, that seems very like, I've seen that exclamation point a lot. That was a wild guess. I didn't even notice the dates. I didn't even notice the date. I was just like, you know, I feel like I've seen that exclamation point a lot. That's amazing. Good Metacritic story, yeah. Be 1000%. Good job, Samuel Siles. That was great. Do I know this plant? And it's Cookie Clicker. We do know that now. Probably. Maybe that's what I have as painting memory. Were Badger. Like, I remember a lot, but it takes so long to paint that I don't remember everything. I don't see why not, Sweebs. I think watermelon tends to be a little bit harder to make smoothies out of because of how much water is in it. So I'd probably do less water in that. Unless you have quite a bit of banana for the base. But probably be good. We've already had Catherine, surprisingly enough. RE1? Really? Oh. RE1? Okay, so we have 3 that think it's RE1. Alright. Let me know if you're able to play in Guild Wars 2 tomorrow, Rube. I guess I should download it tonight. It is not RE1. I thought that looked like a weird angle for that to be considered, but I went with what you guys said, because I was like, eh. Night, Rube. I should probably figure out how I'm supposed to download Guild Wars 2. One of the personas? I feel like we had one. Where does the link direct me? That's a good question, Llama. Hang on. I did already set that up. Takes me to their launcher, so I should probably do it out of their launcher. Okay. Good call, Llama. That was smart. Anyway, thank you. Look how smart you are. Good lord, Rube. Sorry. Make it up for my Isaac miss. It happens. I literally missed Oblivion, so you're right. Anyway, not Persona, Silent Hill, Mafia 2. Mafia 2 looked better. Hello to Funky Monkey. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? Hey, it's White Wolf. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this out here because, like, I can see this. It reminds me of watching. There was a map on Prop Hunt from, like, or not. It was like Prop Hunt from Gary's mod. It reminded me of that. Like, I remember a map that had, like, a similar floor, and then you could go outside the building, but I don't. That's what it reminded me of, but I'm probably wrong. I'm just trying to get other ideas out there. Get a little tired from a concert last night? Well, that's nice. I hope the concert treated you well. And you can get some rest this evening. But H5 Wolf, hope you're doing well. Parasite Eve, I never played. It's giving me Japanese murder mystery. I could see that. You know what? Let's just go for this so we can get something else, because I have never even played it. PS2 era. Reminds me of Metal Gear at that point. But no idea. Anybody know? No, because when we guessed Resident Evil, it didn't give us a yellow. So, see, it kind of made me think Metal Gear, but we have had multiple Metal Gears now. You're good, Pogo. I was just letting you know that was our first guess, and since it didn't show yellow, there was no chance. I know it's not the original, but just because we have literally nothing else, I have no idea. Okay, third-person shooter. Anybody know? I'm literally out on this one. Somebody's gotta know by now. Right? Somebody's gotta know. Siphon filter? Yeah, that could maybe be it. No. Oh, wait, yes, sorry. Even if it's not that, it's the only thing we got. So let's go. I still have no clue. How old is Max Payne? Mercenaries? That's right, Mercenaries was a thing. The second. Not Mercenaries. We're bad at this. This one really fucked us over. Freedom Fighters? I don't know, is it on all platforms? I mean, this is our last guess. They got 2 for Freedom Fighters now. Is that what this is? Fuck if I know. It's an IO game? That was close. That was our worst one we've ever had. I have no idea what this game is. Like, zilch. I have no clue what this game is. Wildly a blind spot for me. All right. Move on from whatever the hell that was. Me with most of these games, Fair Scarlet. Yeah, that one I had no idea on. Chasm? I do not recognize Chasm, so I'm not sure. Oddworld. Did we have... I think we've had an Oddworld. I know there's more than one. God of War-ish, I could kind of see. Looks older than AC Origins. I don't hate the God of War gas. I don't know what Chasm is, Paula. Can try it. I don't know what Chasm is. Does this look more like Chasm now? I have no idea what that is. I don't even know what that is. One of the Soul Calibur games. The fighting games do always seem to get us screwed over because like the backgrounds are so inconsistent. I know we had Soul Calibur 5. So do we know which Soul Calibur it could be? Fine, we'll go with 2. It's not 5. We already had that one. Calibur 2. Okay, well it is of that franchise. So wait, 360. That would have been. Was 4 also on the 360? We already had 5. I know we did because it's the one that we had Ezio of. So Soul Calibur 3 was on the 360? 4's popping up an awful lot here. I was gonna say, are you sure? Because the 4 kept popping up a lot there. I'm overruling. I'm glad I did. I'll listen to myself. And I listened to H. Wolf. Good job though for the Soul Calibur. Because again, like, fighting games throw us off so much because we don't think of them because of like the environments that they have. Like, this would have been a really hard one for me to get. Sorry. Apparently so. Oh, are you? I was like, I didn't know it was one word. Oh, that's... We all know what this patch of dirt is, right? Yes, does have to be older than April 4th of 2023. The funny thing is I look at that and it kind of seems like that. Scarlett, I need you to play the remaster and I need you to play that quest. This is super helpful right now. We did have Pikmin, but I don't know which one. Could be right without a cell. At least it might indicate something like that. I could see that. Screw it. I'm gonna go put this in here because I don't think we have any other guesses. And we need to start speeding these up a little bit. Oh shit, it is actually the Pikmin series. It is Pikmin 3 because it was the only one that appeared on the Wii U.
Definitely this is the retro classic Frogger.
Definitely. It's 100% Pikmin 3. Nice, Barf. Because I was like, we had a Pikmin. I know we did, but I knew there were more. Oops. You weren't quite right, Kai, but that's okay. Here's the consultation cute penguin. Say hello to consultation cute penguin. It's very cute. Kai, thank you for the 500 bits of our support, Bay. I appreciate it. Now, I would not have been able to guess whether that was 2 or 3 if I didn't see the Wii U thing, but GG, Barf. Good job. I'm loving these pictures right now. I'm not getting any of these ones. Sky with a building that looks like crap. Window wash simulator. Dying Light is actually a decent guess. I could see that. Dying Light's a good guess. SimCity 4. I never played any of the SimCity games. But those are always from top down, right? Unless you're talking about like that's in like a menu or a... I don't know if there's cutscenes or anything. Prototype's not a terrible guess. I never played Prototype, but I know of the series. I guess there's only 2, but... Yeah, I don't mind the Dying Light guess. See, we've said that before, Herbie, but like the textures are very misleading in this, as we've known. They just don't blow out colors. Could be sharper. You know, I'm still gonna go with it because I like the guess, and also because I need to start moving. Fucking good guess from Downtown Funky Stuff Malone. H-Bite Wolf is on a goddamn tear right now. The back-to-back huge guesses. Yep. When you said it, I was like, I could definitely see that, but if you hadn't have said it, I wouldn't have been able to tell. See, that's why I said, like, you have to take the images, at least the contrast, or not the contrast, the like, sharpness of the image into consideration, because that's happened several times. Played the game a couple months ago. Yeah, it's been like 6 years since I played. 6 years? 4 years? 5 years? Fuck, how long ago did Dead and Light 1 come out? I played it in 2020 anyway, so it's been out for, actually it'll tell me here, right? 2015. Jesus Christ, it's 10 years old this year. Fucking hell. I did not remember it being 10 years old. That hurts my soul, actually. Anywho, moving on. Depression's gonna seep in. Yeah. No, it was good though. This makes me think of like a isometric style game. Oh yeah. Didn't I do the I think I did the sponsorship for that. I don't remember. Was that the 10-year event? I'm an idiot and forgot. This year's too weird. Divinity Original Sin. I could see that because I thought this looked like isometric. Like this is where you'd be standing. So I could believe that. I've never played Divinity. We'll give it a go. GG, Herbie again. You got one. You got one. I don't know why. I could just kind of tell from that sand. Not the game, just the isometric nature. I know what this is. Yay, I got one! On the first picture again. It's been a while. I say that. I don't actually 100% know. Okay, Cell is on... Okay, good. Good! Our minds are in sync. Specifically Legends was what I was gonna guess. So... I have played this game a lot. I played so much of this on the Wii U that I actually had the golden Rayman character, which you had to have like over 1 million lums or something, and I like grinded levels to get that. And then I played it on Xbox One, and then I played it on Steam. Like I played this game a lot. So it's the tree in the very first level. Yay, I got one again. I'm happy again, I got one. This looks old as hell. Some old PC. Chrono Cross? Harvest Moon? Have no idea. I've never played either of those. Hey, my brain loads sometimes, Juicy, okay? Let's go with the soundtrack for now. Phantom Menace on PS1. Okay. Harvest Moon on 64. We played a little bit of Harvest Moon, didn't we? I don't think it looked like this, but... Final Fantasy IX. God damn, we're all over the place right now. Oh, fair, Juicy, fair. Hello, Caddy. How are you doing? Alright, does anybody want to second it? We did have a Harvest Moon and a Harvest Moon. So that's 2 Harvest Moons, but is there any 4 against any of the other ones? So we're going to try that one first. Repo with friends is a good time. Alright, screw it. We're going to go with it. Enter something in. Move on. It is not Harvest Moon. I knew it looked older than one. What is this? Very zoomed in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Looked like a flower bud. Hi, Kuma. Suspicious houses. Is it actually Xenogears Highlander? You said you'd laugh if it was Xenogears. Looks like a bullfrog game. I could almost see that. That is a good question. When I first looked at it as Cell, I thought it was a 2-story. Sure, we'll go with Xenogears. I never played it. I think I own it. PS1. GG! Highlander, you were correct. PS1. I never would have gotten that. I do own it. There's the laugh. GG. Do not say the long dark because it's not the long dark. I have no idea what it is, but it's not the long dark. I'm only saying that because every time we have anything with a little bit of snow in it, everybody says freaking the long dark. I'm sure. Maybe. We've already had long dark. We've already had it. We've already had it. I'm gonna ban everybody. Hi, Akel. Short dark, you know what? Sure. No, don't, no, I want the short dark. Short dark. It won't let me do it. I'm positive we've already had the long dark. Because we kept trying to guess it, and then we finally got it. And then, yeah. Oh, good lord. Fine. Oh my god! I'm leaving again. I swear to God, we've already had it. I started cleaning up dishes. That's fine. I will not live it down. I've never played the Long Dark. But I swore we've had it guess so many times. Hey, guess what? This is not the Long Dark. Although it kind of reminds me of something. We gotta speed through these. RuneScape? 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 Okay. Hey, the last time I full sended and trusted people was not Titan Quest. I was like, I've never played RuneScape, but then I was like, I would have seen this played. I watched Rude play some of it, and that's probably why it... Buying GF. Wow, yeah, that's RuneScape, all right. Never mind. Calamari. What? Asteroids. Hey, we had Dig Dug, Kuma, so it's not... Okay, Caddy, that was my original thought. I've played a tiny bit of Baba Is You, and that was my guess. So I'm actually with you on that, if anybody else wants to confirm or deny. I thought Baba Is You was the first thing I thought of. Below True spin-off game. It was. Let's go. Excuse me. Baba is you. Flag is win. Rock is push. I need to play more of that game. It was fun. Baba is you. Akel, Baba is you. Alone in the long dark. Fuck off. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Castlevania 2, just by the way the windows looked, but let's narrow this down. Thank you for all the support, guys. We had 10 subs today. Yay! Support so I could pay my bills. Juicy, thank you for the gift of sub to Akel. Thank you. Some very narrow windows. It's true. I was thinking like a Castlevania, like if it's an older one, but no, please don't end Chub. I'm broke as hell right now. I need to pay my bills. I started looking for jobs, but it's gonna take a while. The job market sucks right now. I'm gonna put Castlevania. It's not Castlevania. I have no fucking clue now. Older than what I expected, but not older than 2001, apparently. Final Fantasy Tactics. Actually... Oh, fucking hell, I can type. Boom. As soon as you said it, Barf, I was like, oh yeah, because like you can see the blocks. That's where your character would go. Good guess. I've never played it, but I do want to play it now that I get, well, I say I now want to play it. I've always wanted to play it. I kind of like those strategy style games. GG, good guess. Yeah. That's true. Pretty soon I have an easier way of playing it because I do have my PS1 copy. I need to play the last level they just released. I haven't played that yet. Do I still have Power Wash installed? I do still have it installed. Good. I need to do the last level. Need to get your... Oh, wait. So Merilith... I was kind of thinking that. I was thinking along those lines or something like Daisy, which I have only ever played one single match of PUBG ever, and I only played Daisy for like 8 hours. So I was like, so your thought process was like mine, but I don't know which. H1Z1, yeah. Like any one of those. So I'm fine with going with your first thought because like my first thought was Daisy, but at the same time I'm like, I have not played very much, but it was of a similar vein. Is not PUBG. Metacritic score is not applicable? What the fuck does that mean? It's still like, wait, so is that H1Z1 then? Because they don't, because that's technically a mod, right? Or like, is that... That gets a little weird because I don't really know the full history of how all of that like happened. No, because it usually says if it's too old. I think because we had one that was not applicable, and that was the early access of Satisfactory at one point, and it said that as well. And I don't think they'd be okay. So
what is Harry Potter's favorite way to get down a hill? Walking, J.K. Rowling.
Okay, that is actually funny. That was good. Kiki, thank you so much for the 15-month resub. How are you doing today? Yeah, that's the only reason I was thinking that a sell is because like we had Satisfactory and it literally said it couldn't be reviewed or something. Only the ones that are, well, I say that and watch I'm wrong, but that was funny. It made me laugh. I was like reading along with it to make sure I understood it. I guess I'll go with DayZ then. Because yeah, it's not letting me type that. It's not letting me type that, so... No, it's not that. Okay, I have no idea then. Tarkov? Oh, it probably is. Why would that not have a score, though? Is it still early access? Okay, it's still early access. I didn't actually know that. Okay. So yeah, when we get the not applicable one, that just means it's like there's something it's not an actual release yet. So, okay. I didn't know that Tarkov was an early access game. I actually didn't know that. I've never played it. Marathon. Yeah, I would have gotten it eventually. Okay. But we were in the similar vein. This looks like World of Warcraft to be just like the color scheme. I have no idea what this is. Too original for the marathon, yeah. Too original for the old marathon. You say that, Malk, but some games eventually go out of early access. Some. Have a good lurk, Highlander. Take care. Yep. I know we already had WoW, but it just reminded me of WoW because of the color. The color scheme is very similar. I do remember having WoW because we got it by the freaking clouds, and then the bridge afterwards was very obvious. So I remember that one to a T. Agent DB, the one you just posted in the Discord, I already have on my wish list, and I've also reached out to Devolver to see if I can get a key. So, thank you for the recommendation. That one is one I have definitely had my eye on, because I'm sure I won't be able to get away with not playing it. Could be Guild Wars. We are going to be playing Guild Wars 2 tomorrow, everybody. So you want to come support me? God damn it, it's Guild Wars 2. Hey, this is the game I'll be playing tomorrow that I know nothing about. Oops. Oops, did I go back? Accidentally went backwards. The timing on that is actually pretty crazy. But yeah, we'll be playing Guild Wars 2 tomorrow. I am sponsored. Yay! You all want to play Guild Wars 2 and join hundreds of thousands of, I don't know, it's an MMO and I've never played it. But the whole point was they wanted people who hadn't played it like me. So I don't know jack shit about the game, which kind of seems crazy because I don't have a good way to be like, yo. But, oh well. Yeah, that was the whole reason I asked Llama. I couldn't remember if I told you I had an offer or not. But yeah, I have a paid sponsor tomorrow for 2 hours, so. Yeah, I'm assuming there's guilds, and there's wars, and there's treasure chests that I can go and find. Do RPG and some weird looking thing like that. And oh, wait, that squid looking bitch thing. And like, ooh, cool things, stuff. Ah! What the hell? I'm gonna kick the shit out of that bird, apparently. Whack. But yeah, you wanna come watch me experience Guild Wars? That looks very specific. Like, I should know this. Anyway, if you wanna come watch me play Guild Wars 2 tomorrow, you can come watch. Evil genius, evil genius? I'm going with what you guys said. Although I've never played it, I think the reason I would have seen... Wow, good job, guys. I think the reason I have seen it so many times is the sheer number of emails I've gotten about evil geniuses too. Good job. Oh, I know this one. Yay! I have one I've got. I know this one. I love that nobody actually says the name of the game. Untitled Goose Game. Sorry, I said the Goose Game, but I knew what I meant. Honk. I know. God, terrorizing the kid has a very specific art style. It does. This immediately made me think of Final Fantasy X, but I don't think I'm right. Oh yeah, Barf. I have it on my wish list. The one with the like bird-looking things. I guess they're not birds actually, but they're like the three little. These guys. I guess they're kind of bird-like. They got little beaks. But yeah, I have it on my wish list. I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, fuck, you're right. That's 100%. You're 100% right. That's my guess. That is definitely a part of the Master Sword. Winteresting. Very Winteresting. I never played Twilight Princess, but the art style, as soon as you said it, I was like, son of a bitch, you're right. Yeah. I never played Twilight Princess, but I recognized the art style as soon as you said it, and I was like, oh my god, you're right, because that's the freaking Master Sword. Estelle, the one that I said you would have gotten right was Minesweeper, and you weren't here for it. I was like, Estelle's not here for this. I thought it was a joke at first. Oh, I wonder what date that one was on. I didn't check. Hi, Viking. Hello, Senadot. Not Skyrim. They used the different map style. If anything, it would have been Oblivion. It's closer to that style, but it's not. The first thing I thought of was something like Fire Emblem Awakening, because it uses a similar map style as well, but I don't think it's it. So, yeah, I feel like I know this map, even if I'm not 100% sure what it is. So, Nadot, hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Fans yelled at Wind Waker for its art style, Twilight Princess with the pivot, and then when the game didn't make bank in the US, they're like, well, Zelda shouldn't be darker series ever again, right? I don't think that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were a bad change, though. There's still a square on the Morrowind map you haven't revealed yet. Hey, I did like to try. I uncovered all the landmass in that game, alright? I'm sure I still missed quests, but... I could kind of see the Fable. That's true. The Albion map towards like the top. I could kind of see that, Kuma. We've already had Fable 1 though. I remember because I guessed it off of something really stupid. It was like bushes and I was able to get it. Like Fable is definitely one of those games. I say that and then I fucked up Oblivion, so I don't know. Lord of the Rings something? No idea. The only Lord of the Rings game I played was Conquest and Battle for Middle-earth 2. I have no idea. Any other guesses we want to throw in here before I Skip it. We do love Fable. Fable's good. Yeah, we did have Fable 1 already, I know. Anybody know? I don't know. 92% on Metacritic. I was like, yeah, this map looks familiar. Then I look at this, I'm like, I have no fucking clue. Yeah, something well known. Well, not every single Metacritic score game is well known. There are some that are more hidden treasures, but they tend to be like smaller indie games, but potentially well known. But we already had Legends of Arceus, so it definitely can't be that. Yeah. All right. Okay, I wasn't right, but I was close. Because I said when I saw this, I said Fire Emblem Awakening, which is a 3DS game. This is not that game, but it's something like that. Because this is not from that, but it's of that era. So I am proud that I got that. I don't know what it is, though. It's not like Shin Megami or anything, right? I don't know. This is throwing me off. I feel like that's supposed to be the tell, but apparently we don't have a lot of 3DS fans in here. I put a decent amount of time on my 3DS, but... So it's not... If it's a Fire Emblem, it's not Awakening. And it's not... Fuck, what was that other one? It could be Fire Emblem... Oh, what were those games? Jesus Christ. What was the last set of Fire Emblem games that came out on 3DS? I don't know. I never played a Dragon Quest game, so I don't know. I've played 2 of the Fire Emblems on 3DS, which is Awakening, and then the other one with the frickin' boy and girl, which was originally a Japanese only, and they finally released it in the West. And then they also had Birthright. They also had Birthright and Conquest. But if it's not Fire Emblem, I'll go with Dragon Quest. I know it's not Awakening. It can't be. Guide is that the one I was thinking? I don't remember. Okay. It is a Fire Emblem. But I don't know which one it is. It's not Awakening. I fucking... You know what? I'm mad at myself. I said this looked like Fire Emblem. You can go back in the VOD. It's not Awakening. It can't be Awakening. I don't remember this floor thing. I don't know what this is. If this is Awakening, I'm gonna cry. Just rip the band-aid off and make me upset. It's not awakening. It's not. It's not. That's... What is this? That's not awakening. I don't know what that is. Alright, time to play Awakening again. Excuse me for a second. Clearly I need to play my game again. I hate myself because I even said that it looked like it. Why didn't I just do it? Why didn't I just enter it in? Yeah. That one. Echoes was the one I was thinking of. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my 3DS real quick. Oh hey, look what game is in my 3DS. Oh, that's weird. It says Fire Emblem Awakenings. I'm no shit gonna play that tonight. I'm so upset at myself. I know it doesn't, you couldn't actually read it, but it's not in the case, it was in my 3DS. This is my beautiful 3DS. My case. And for the people who will yell at me because I've never actually played Majora's Mask. Hang on. Come here. It won't come off. I want to break it. Pretty. Even though I've never played Majora's Mask. Man, it looks so spotless because I've had the case on it the entire time because I didn't want it to get messed up. Hi Glass Joe, how are you doing? Well, I'm upset with myself and I should have just said it. I should have just entered it in. I'm upset! Okay, anyway, moving on. Alright, we gotta start getting through these quicker because we're taking too long. We gotta get to the convenience store tonight. How long is that game? I don't think it's that long. I think it's like 2 hours. Okay, it's like 2 hours. Alright, I'm just making sure we're good on time. Alright. I honestly loved my 3DS. I never played the 3D mode like at all, but I genuinely played a lot of 3DS and DS games. The Animal Crossing on 3DS Llama New Leaf, I put over 220 hours into that game. Told you it was Awakening. Uh-huh. Oh, really, Birdhouse? Really? Why? Okay, you know what? I don't think it's Mafia because we've already had that, but we need to speed it up, so I'm going to start taking some early guesses and move on. Something to do with a camera? We already had Beyond Good and Evil, and this looks too new for that. We had Life is Strange, one of them, right? Any guesses? I'm gonna have to start putting us on timers so we can move forward. Because if people know something, they usually get a guess pretty quickly. Fatal Frame? I don't even think we've had a Fatal Frame guess. Alright, I'm setting up my phone. I'm gonna start setting up a timer so that way I can get through these quicker. We'll go with the Fatal Frame. Not Fat Princess. Fatal Frame. I don't know why I auto-corrected to that. It is not. A 360 and PS3 game. All right, you got 30 seconds. It's definitely Skate. Okay. I know Skate was on those systems, so I'm gonna go with that. GG. I know we've talked about this like several times now, but I've never played any of the skating games. See, that would have been a big giveaway for, you know, people who've played a lot. Looks cell shaded, like Borderlands. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Borderlands 2 question mark? Okay. See, I thought Borderlands as well because the cell shading. We had Borderlands 1, I think, already, but I don't think we've had 2. And this could have been a barrel from Tiny Tina's thing. Do a barrel roll. All right, Borderlands 2. Let's go with it. Holy shit. That was my guess, but I'm still kind of surprised. Well, that would have been easy, but damn. All right, GG to all of us for seeing that very quickly. Green Castle, hello. How are you doing? You sketchy looking cloud. Okay, I don't know. Kirby, Duck Hunt, Duck Hunt. Oh shit, is that Duck Hunt? I think you're right. Damn, okay. Last year I offered to play what is it called? What is that game called? The Duck Hunting VR game, which is actually a horror game. Duck Season. I offered to do this for charity, but we didn't hit that goal. But it always makes me think of that. It's a very suspicious cloud. Yeah, it was... Okay, I would not have gotten it from 2. I would have gotten it from 3 for sure. Yeah, giggling freaking dog, that bastard. All right. Damn, I immediately wanted to say a game about digging a hole, but I know it's not. But at the same time, like, it's very close. I mean, Duck Hunt did come packaged with Mario, the original Mario, a lot. A lot of people have the dual cartridge for that. Red Faction? I have no idea. Morin? I've never even heard of that exponent. Red Faction? Which one? Which Red Faction? How a cell? DM it to me. You have me too curious. Oh, it is. Oh, I see it. Oh my god, I did not see that at first. Thank you, Asel. Fine, I'm putting that in. Okay, it was not God of War. Or anything of that franchise, very clearly from this now. It still makes me think of that one game, but I don't think it is. Any guesses? Rock of Ages? What is Rock of Ages? Shit, I just went with it because I was like, I've never heard of that, and this doesn't look familiar to me. Which doesn't always mean correct, but a lot of times it's like, what the fuck is this game? What? What is this game? Watch Sierra get distracted again. What the fuck? What the fuck? Look at this first screenshot. What am I even looking at? Anyway, also a cellular joke made me laugh, so thank you. That was fantastic. I have no idea. Although it looks very distinct, I do not recognize it. The moon looks stoned. Well, it is a rock of the ages, right? The moon is a rock of the ages. Those are Castlevania bricks. Yeah, I could see that. Time Spinner. I've never played Time Spinner, but I have it, and it does have that same color combination. Okay, so we got some for Castlevania, some for Time Spinner. I'm giving it 5 seconds if anybody has an indication one way or the other. Alright. Oh, we got a second for Time Spinner. You know what? Fine. Time Spinner. Whoops, it's one word. It's not Time Spinner. Max across all platforms? What does that even mean? Castlevania. Look, I don't word so good, I don't type so good. Castlevania! Fuck's sake. Any ideas? Because that looks like a stark contrast. Yeah, I probably did. Castlevania! Does not tell us the year yet. The year comes at 3, I think. Or 4. I think the year comes at 4. No, we're not there yet. Alright, skip. I have no clue what this is. Mobile, PC, Switch, PS4, and Xbone. You said it. Dandara? Well, I didn't see it by the time I'd hit the button. Unfortunately, we have to start moving quicker because it's taking us 4 goddamn ever to get through these. I have no idea what Dandara is. I've never heard of that. Another one I am very unfamiliar with. Dandara. What? Can I spell it? Huh? Didn't it say it was on PC? Maybe it's not through Steam. Is it through like Itchy or something? Oh wait, Dandara Trials of Fear. Huh? There, I found it. There's more words. I've never heard of that game. Alright, fair enough. Today I learned. Cool. Don't let you. Interesting. Okay. Today I learned. He was very creepy. A wall! A magnificent wall! Anybody got any guesses the first 30 seconds? I don't know. I can't tell, and zooming did not help. I can kind of see an eye there, but... Say I learned so many things I'll forget by tomorrow. That's a roller coaster. Does that help anybody? Metacritic 62 is pretty low. Hitman Blood Money? Don't know. Any Hitman Blood Monies? Goat Simulator? Did Goat Simulator do that terrible? I know there's a theme park in Goat Simulator. I can kind of see that. Blood Monkey. Okay, do we have any seconds on anything? Do we have a second for Goat, for Hitman, or for Roller Coaster Tycoon? Okay, well, we got rid of 2 of them. Alright, fine. Planet Coaster, sure. Let's throw it in there. It's not Planet Coaster. I think it... Is that Goat? No, because Goat Simulator came out on other things, or did it only come out on PC first? I don't know. Anybody else? It's definitely not Blood Money, because Blood Money came out on 360, so that's wrong. It was Herbie, but it is definitely not that. Because Blood Money came out on PS3 and 360 as well. Goat Simulator 3, it is Goat Sim, so... H-Fight Wolf, you were right on that one. Wait, 3 specifically? Or just Goat Sim? I'm doing Goat Sim. Okay, just Goat Sim. It was indeed Goat Sim. Yeah, because I remembered seeing a theme park for Goat Sim. I played a little bit of Goat Sim. Yeah, I don't know why they decide to add some gifts and some don't, but... More time into it, Colossus. More time. Can you really, Kuma? What the hell? I know this road. Who said this was a road? It could be a walking path. No, not detailed enough for Red Dead. I don't think, anyway. That being said, I never stared at the ground. KCD is actually not a bad guess. When KCD first came out, Farming Simulator 2018. I mean, we haven't had a Farming Sim, and Juicy also said it. Dirt. Dirt is in the racing game. We actually did have one of the Dirt games, I think. There's grass. There's grass over there. Screw it. I'm doing it. I'm going 15 because it's the top one. Okay, it's definitely not Farming Sim. Well, that rules out that, and rules out that, and rules out that. Doesn't rule out Dirt, but I don't think Dirt looked that good. Coastal Island Sim, fuck off. Island Simulator, you guys are killing me. What the f— Okay, I definitely don't know this if it's PC only. One of the Anno games sounds very probably correct, especially considering it's PC only. I like how we went from this to, oh, that looks pretty nice, to what the fuck are these polygons? Do we know which Anno it would be? Because there's quite a few Anno games. Anu! Dawn of Discovery. Fuck! I should have waited a second, but I'm trying to speed up our guessing here, so you guys would have gotten it right on 3. I'm sorry. Is this whatever the fuck this is showing that fish its ass? Because it looks like it. Anybody have any guesses? I mean, this is a hieroglyph, but the rest don't look like hieroglyph. Well, that kind of look. That is a hieroglyph. Some of them don't quite look like it, but they are. So Egypt. Oh, hey, Scarlett did say that. Yeah, I recognize this symbol and this symbol. So, but the hey, Scarlett, congrats on beating the DLC. I haven't gotten to read any of the messages, but I saw that. Splatoon 3 actually is not a terrible guess considering That actually makes sense. Nope. I didn't hate the guess specifically because, like, it was fishy stuff in, like, a realistic world. Play it, but only after. You're sending me mixed signals here, Scarlet. Sonic Adventure 2? Oh, I meant to put 2, but that works. GG! I never played the Sonic Adventure games. I have it, because it's on Dreamcast, right? Yep. I own it, but I've not played it. Nice job. This looks like somebody just took asset packs and just put them in the world and called it a day. Not back then. Mountain Blade Mist. We've actually already had Mist, I'm pretty sure. Screw you, Estelle. Planet Zoo? Valheim? Got a lot of different guesses here. Nobody feels certain. I'm about to just pull a random one unless anybody thinks that one of those sounds more like the others. It does kind of seem like something you could build. It's not Valheim because we've already had Valheim. Nah, it's not Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come's better than this. Okay, Mountain Blade, sure. I was typing in chat. If Mountain Blade doesn't work and the next picture looks like it, we'll go with, is that still Planet Zoo? I don't know. Why does that look so different? Even the trees look like it. Alright, Planet Zoo it is. GG. Every picture looks slightly different. What the fuck? There's so many different styles, it looks like. I guess that makes sense if you remove using habitats from different, like, places of the world, that they would look quite a bit different, but still. Interesting. GG, Caddy. I have no idea what this is. Any guesses? I will start the convenience store no later than we'll go 7:30. So, Metroid? Which Metroid? It's not Dota 2 because we've had Dota already. Unless we had Dota 1 and then... Do we have Dota 1 or do we have Dota 2 before? I don't remember. Oh, I didn't know that, pal. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I mean, I'll throw it in there. I don't know what Metroid that would be, though. I think we've already had Dota 2. It's not Dota. It's a 95% on Metacritic, and it looks like this. No idea. Any guesses? Baldur's Gates. I wouldn't know. I never played the originals. Baldur's Gates. Dark Alliance was the original, right? So, shit. Wait. Was Dark Alliance 2? Wait, then what is it? Oh, Dark Alliance is a DLC? I mean, where the fuck is just regular Baldur's Gate? Siege? This is number 2? Make up my mind. Wait, what? Oh, there. You guys were wrong, and Barf and H. Fight Wolf were correct. You weren't wrong on where it was. Just that it was 2. But you guys did get Baldur's Gate. So you know what? That's points. Moving on. I never played the original Baldur's Gate. But hey, if you want a spicy Baldur's Gate 3 first play and playthrough, you could go check out my YouTube. I'm playing Baldur's Gate over there. Yay. All good, Merilith. I have sworn on many things in this game and we're wrong, so. Don't know yet, Caddy. Technically speaking, I've been flirting with as many people as the game would let me so far. Spooky garbage bin. Skip. Not rated. That's not a good sign for us, especially because we didn't really have any good guesses. Sure, you can flirt with me, Scarlet. I give you permission. That does look like a dog. It's not rated. Which either means it's old or not eligible to be rated. Just says it's not rated, though. We did have one where it was not rated, even though it had been released, which was really weird. That's fair. Cry of Fear. Oh. Cry of Kier. Nice guess, Stereo Bucket. Nice guess. Cry of Fear was like... Wasn't that a mod or something? Like, it's still, I know, a standalone game, but it started as a mod, right? Am I thinking correctly? I think it started as a mod. It's free. I never played it. Interesting. Okay, well, there we go. Something War, Battlefield, I don't know, is one of the, no, it's definitely not a Battlefield. It could be one of the older ones. What was there? There was a Battlefield, Modern Combat, something modern. Fuck, what was the name of that one? It was older, but it was Mercenaries. Yeah, because we didn't have Mercenaries earlier. That was Freedom Fighter. Son of a bitch. It was the first one. Good guess, Robco. Hi, LT. How are you doing? I never played Mercenaries. You missed. You missed again. All right, what is this cloud? Cloud, not cloud as in from Final Fantasy VII. What is this cloud? My camera cannot zoom that well on that. Focus, I should say. Ah! No, my penguin. WarioWare? I don't hate that, guess. Give me a penguin. I should say I don't hate any guess. Sure. Because we're trying to get through these. 'Cause we still have some more to go. But yeah, whatever we get to by the time it's 7:30, we'll be stopping. So the more we can get through these, the better. If we can. No ideas here? I have no clue. It's a mobile game. I am definitely not getting anything about this correct. Because I don't play mobile games. I don't think it's Among Us. I don't recognize that. I don't recognize this being one of the mini games. I at least played some Among Us on PC. I played Henry's. That's on PC though, because yeah, this only says it's mobile. So, and Henry Stickmin originally started on Newgrounds on PC, so it definitely can't be that. Fallout Shelter, no, because that's on multiple. That's on multiple platforms. It's strictly mobile, so I'm completely out on this one. Anybody recognize any of this? It's a party game. Well, all of them say that. So that doesn't matter. It won't say only, like it doesn't say the word only, but it shows whatever platform something was on. It's not Among Us. I will type it in just for you, but it's not Among Us. Boop, boop. What? No, that's bullshit. Okay, I lied and I'm mean and Caddy deserves everything. How? That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, Caddy. From the deepest apology. I don't understand. What do you mean? I don't understand. You can. I'll ban myself. I'm fine. That means I don't have to play the game tonight. Bye, guys. I'm banned. Enjoy your evening. I don't have to play the spooky game now. I've been banned. Everybody have a good night. Have a good stream. Without me, I'm gone. Actually, this will give me a second. I did the BRB because I'm actually gonna go pick up a box outside. I'll be right back. Fake ban? I will end stream right now. I'll do it. You want me to end stream? I'll do it right now. Okay, bye guys.